Welcome to This Is My Architecture. I'm Matt, and today I'm joined by Ryan from Alert Logic. Thanks for coming, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
So you're going to tell us about a data ingestion platform you guys have built?
Yeah, as our company grew and we started getting more and more customers, we had a need to start being able to ingest more and more of our customers' data. And our products work both across log and network events as well as web application firewalls.
So you have a lot of different data types.
A lot of different data types. And we didn't want to have to sit there and rebuild an ingestion engine for each one of those data types.
Like how much data are we talking about? How much are you processing?
On the log side, about 2 petabytes a month come in raw data. So, and that's growing at a pretty substantial rate.
So you need something that like seriously scales.
Something that can seriously scale and something that's also cost effective as well.
Okay, so let's dig into how you built it.
So, the first thing that we did is we wanted something also that could be multi-region. So we started with Route 53, so we could leverage the geolocations and route to the closest region where the customer was sending us data from.
Okay, so the data is streaming in.
Comes in, Route 53 will direct it to whichever region they happen to have the lowest latency to.
Okay.
And our first thing that we'll touch is Elastic Load Balancer. Yep. So we have an ELB that's our front end, and behind that we have a custom service that we wrote, which is really a service discovery engine that looks at what is the type of data that's coming in.
Okay, and then depending on the data type, it like routes it to the right place?
Yeah, it'll route it to the right place. So it'll figure out, is this a log packet, is this a network IDS packet, is this a web application packet?
Okay.
So it'll look at the type of data, and then it'll send it to one of the Kinesis streams that matches that data type.
Okay, so for each data type, you have a separate Kinesis stream?
Yeah, and the beauty of this is, as we start adding additional data types that we want to collect, we can simply just start adding more Kinesis streams.
Oh, cool. So it handles different data types as you kind of evolve as a platform, and also like it can scale to meet the growing demand.
Yeah, as we get more data, as we get more data types, it scales very easily. We don't have to do any kind of re-architecture of the design.
Okay, very cool. So the data stream is in via ELB, it hits that auto-scaling EC2 tier, goes into the Kinesis streams, then what happens?
So then we use the Kinesis streams event triggers to call Lambda functions.
Oh, so you use Kinesis events to call Lambdas? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the Lambda functions, we have 2 that will come off these. So regardless of which stream it comes into, both Lambda functions will eventually get called.
Okay.
And the first one is to touch some of our partners. So we have some of our larger partners, some of our larger customers. They also want a copy of the data as well.
Yeah.
And so we'll write it out to a Kinesis stream that they have in their account.
So this is a managed service that you guys run on your account.
Yep.
But you also push data into customer accounts as needed.
Exactly. Right, so they want a copy of it. We can export the data in real time to them as well.
Okay, so you actually push into a separate Kinesis stream in the customer account?
Yeah, so this would be down here in the customer's account, where the Lambda function would put the object into the stream, and then they can go and capture it and do whatever they want with it, really.
Okay, but it looks like you're also capturing the data in your managed service as well?
So the second Lambda function, we use our packetization service.
Okay.
And what we do in there is a lot of these are kind of small bits of data, and it's not really efficient to write small, tiny files to S3.
Yeah.
And it's also our analytics engine. It's not really efficient for very small files either. So
a lot of people use like Kinesis Firehose to aggregate. Is that what you guys are doing? Or
no, we just use Lambda to kind of batch them together. We call it packetization. We kind of have our own little format that we store it in.
Okay.
And then we'll write the data out to S3.
Yeah.
And for each customer that we have a separate KMS key that we rotate every 30 days.
Okay.
So the Lambda function will go and make sure we get the right key, and we'll write it to the S3 bucket. And that's where the data then lives in long term.
Okay.
We do rotate things off on a lifecycle policy to infrequent access after about 90 days.
Okay.
And then from there, the Lambda function also rewrites the data to our back-end analytics engine as well. Okay. And that's where the big data processing takes that and does our analytics on it to determine what kind of threat it is, and it goes to our SOC analyst if they want to review it.
Okay, very cool. Well, I love how you've kind of decoupled the sort of data aggregation and collection tier, and it's really like a nice scalable architecture. I really appreciate you sharing it with us today.
Perfect. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so thanks for watching This Is My Architecture.